Good day, everyone. I'd like to call to order a special meeting of the Municipal Council of the City of Westmount held here in the Council Chamber on January 16, 2026 at noon, at which are present M. Stern, the Mayor, Councillor Aronson, Councillors Chada, Chomsky, Kez, Levine, Moss, and Chami. Unfortunately, Councillor D'Amico had to be out of town on business. He's not here. So I call the meeting to order. We have the first question period. There's no one here to ask any questions. We continue. Concerning the next item is the adoption of the agenda. I call upon Councillor Chami.
Merci, Monsieur le maire. Je propose que l'ordre de jour de la séance ordinaire du Conseil du 16 janvier 2026 soit adopté.
Thank you.
Seconder.
Seconder, Councillor Chomsky. All in favor? Aye. Aye. Any opposed? No. Motion carried. Thank you. Item number 4, which is a notice of motion for bylaw 1651 on the Code of Ethics and Conduct for elected municipal officials. I call upon Councillor Chami again.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I give notice of motion of the intention to submit for adoption at a subsequent meeting of Council bylaw number 1651 entitled Bylaw on the Code of Ethics and the Conduct for Elected Municipal Officials. And the purpose of this bylaw, Mr. Mayor, is to establish a code of ethics and conduct applicable to the municipal elected officials of our city. Pursuant to the Act respecting ethics and conduct in municipal matters, CQLR CE 15-1.01, every municipality must adopt a code of ethics and conduct applicable to its municipal elected officials. Following a general election, a municipality must adopt a new code of ethics and conduct to replace the one currently in force. A copy of this draft bylaw is now available for consultation.
Thank you. So there's no vote. It's a notice of motion. Item number 5 which is adoption of bylaw 1652 to impose and levy a tax and a compensation for the 2026 fiscal year. I call upon Councillor Levine.
First of all, Mr. Mayor, I'm confirming that all the formalities required for the waiver of the reading of this bylaw have been complied with, and that copies of the bylaw have been distributed to all members of council and made available to the public.
Objet. The purpose of the...
We have to make our declaration.
Yes.
Well, first someone's going to actually ask.
Each member of the council presently declares that he or she has read the bylaw and that the reading thereof is waived. Is that correct? Everybody
So declared.
So declared. Thank you.
Objet.
Continue.
The purpose of this bylaw is to establish the rules related to taxation. In particular, the bylaw sets the tax rules for the 2026 fiscal year and the terms of payment for the imposed property taxes. Since the tabling of the draft bylaw at the regular meeting held on January 13, 2026, Section 3 and 5 have been amended by adding the term subcategories to paragraphs A and B. The dates set out in Section 7 relating to payment deadlines have also been amended. Je propose que le règlement 1652 intitulé Règlement visé à imposer et à prélever une taxe et une compensation pour l'exercice financier 2026 soit adopté.
Do I have a seconder? Councillor Chami. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Thank you. Motion carried. Item number 6, which is the adoption of bylaw 1653 respecting the rate of transfer duties. I call upon Councillor Chomsky. First, the assistant clerk.
Donc, je confirme que toutes les formalités requises pour la dispense de lecture de ce règlement ont été respectées et que des copies du règlement ont été remises à tous les membres du Conseil et mises à la disposition du public.
Each member of council must declare that he or she has read the bylaw and that the reading thereof is waived. I so
declare.
Thank you.
Merci, Monsieur le maire. L'objet du règlement 1653 est de fixer les modalités de calcul des droits de transfert applicables aux immeubles sur le territoire de la ville de Westmount. Aucune modification n'a été apportée au règlement depuis son dépôt à la séance ordinaire du 13 janvier 2026. Donc, je propose que le règlement 1653 intitulé « Règlement sur les taux de droits de mutation » soit adopté.
Thank you. Do I have a seconder? Councillor Shami, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Thank you. Motion carried. Item number 7, settlement and release legal file number 500-17-133285-257. I call upon Councillor Aronson.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So, whereas the city is a party to a legal matter involving a resident named Catherine Cook, that's identified in the Superior Court file number 500-133-285-257. That's District of Montreal. And whereas the parties have entered into a discussion with a view of settling this dispute amicably without any admission of liability by either party, and whereas the settlement of the matter by way of a transaction allows for the avoidance of additional legal costs and the definitive resolution of this dispute. And as the agreement has been reached between the parties for the payment of an amount of $8,000 for the consideration and in consideration of a full and final release, I move that the council authorize the execution of a full and final settlement release between the city and Ms. Catherine Cook, terminating this legal file 500-17-133285-257. I further move that the city be authorized to pay Catherine Cook in the amount of $8,000, which would be inclusive of capital, interest, and costs, in full and final settlement of the matter, conditional upon the execution of the full and final release in favor of the city. Oh, and finally, I move that the city clerk be authorized to sign on behalf on behalf of the city any and all documents required to give full effect to this present resolution.
Thank you. Do I have a seconder? Councillor Levine, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carried. There's a second question period. There's no people here. I presume we have no questions online. In that case, thank you very much, and I announce that the meeting is terminated and adjourned. Thank you.